Alright, welcome to the Halcyon Fold here. It is the first match, and we do see seed number 1 versus seed number 128. Gankstars most likely to have the highest chance here to win this, but of course just from the statistic, just from the seed, which doesn't mean anything. So Fuji, he is going for Glaive. We do see Rome, he is going for Adagio, and Aloha, he is going for Vox on the lane, and I think Vox very, very strong at the moment since 1.7 and 1.8 here.
Yeah, well, 1.8 actually just nerfed him down, but in general I do have the feeling that now Vox players really need to show something if they want to be a very good Vox and help their team out to accomplish a win. So we will actually see how that is going to work out. Obviously it's, well, Fuji, Rome, Aloha 4, which are all 3 names which we do know through other Vainglory esports events, and on the other side we do have actually 3 very unknown players. At least it would surprise me if you know any one of those.
Well, I don't.
Okay, I knew it.
So, never mind, but guys, we will see here. Rome is here, Kami is here, and they are going in. There comes the buff. Ouch! That hurts, and Fuji is rolling over him and knocking back for the second kill. They are going to prepare that one, and on top, a lot of damage from Aloha here incoming, and he is poking the enemy Scarf. Jab pack to Momo. And in the lobby, I think Kamikaze, he was asking, hey, is our match getting streamed? And we said, well, yes. And I think he was like, oh, well, alright then, yeah, let's go. So we have to go through this. So, well, not that happy about the streamed feature, but at least a very, very good show-off for them. Because, I mean, getting placed in this event from over 650 applications is just...
Yeah, I mean, that is, you need to pick that, right?
Yeah.
So many applications, then you get in at the last seeded team and you're facing Gankstars. Like,
yeah.
it's like this moment, oh, are we getting in? Are we getting in? Oh, yes, we did it. 128, the last one. Then, oh, brackets. Oh, come on.
Yeah, alright.
Really?
So they are waiting there for nothing. There comes the rocket leap into the dark. And not a big deal so far. They are 1000 gold behind, so Gankstars is yeah, actually working to widen that gap as soon as possible. Rome is coming in here. Kamikaze is just waiting in that bush, and now we might see here an interesting situation.
Ooh, jumping in there. Kamikaze trying to do something, is getting slowed by the gift of fire out of Rome. Rome is getting also giving the buff onto Fuji. Fuji might want to engage here. Afterburn would be up. And now Aloha is connecting down there, sitting on 1 Scout Trap. It's not getting popped yet, but lane is getting pushed. Scarf is not getting farmed, so that is a very, very good trade for them. We also see that Scarf has only 11 last hits, and oh my goodness, Aloha is just stepping it up. 3 minutes, 20 seconds into the game, sitting already on 31 last hits. That's the perfect line. As we do know, you should, yeah, hit 10 CS every minute.
True that, and let's see, here comes the jump on nobody's head, but Fuji is going in, he's picking up the second kill, there comes the afterburn, picking back here, and he is going down, a kill for the underdog, 3-1, I think this is something to celebrate concerning the statistics, and yet to come back. So I mean, 650 teams applied. This number, really, I mean, we are at the beginning of esport in Vainglory.
Yes,
and it is just huge. So therefore, I mean, they can be proud to get in throughout this complex process of seeding the teams, checking their past event performance, checking their skill tier. We did like so much work onto the players, the teams, the player name to provide the best actual matchup and seeding, and the feedback was very good we received for the seeding process and the actual seeding. So I think and I hope that all teams so far are satisfied with their seeding. And there comes Fortress with the engage, but not more than a jump and a bite. And the gold miner is...
That is so crazy. They're just roaming all together. It's so perfectly played. I always love to watch those high competitive teams, especially if it's Gankstars also there for forever already. Oh, Fuji jumping in. Oh, you saw how Kamikaze tried to actually jump onto Fuji. He got knocked back in mid-air. Now Fuji is connecting. You do see the damage put out already. Aloha, meanwhile, killing Kamikaze on Fortress there, who went a bit too deep. Impressive, as the game itself is stating. So, yeah. I mean, interesting fact, the Fortress. Do you think it's just because maybe Kamikaze loves to play Fortress, or do you see actually a synergy between Fortress, Scarf, and Jewel?
Well, synergy between them, I mean, of course, the passive, which speeds up your partners who are around you, is very nice. But since Fortress, I think, fell a little bit off, at least the current meta, which is to be, of course, spectated and analyzed throughout the next weeks and match days, but I didn't see a lot of Fortress throughout the last days where I played Vainglory, and I don't know, did you see Fortress a lot?
Lately, to be honest, he vanished for me. Yeah. So streams I watched, games I played, VIPL I watched, not really. I can't really remember if I saw Fortress there. Also need to say that I did not catch every match from the VIPL, but as long as I can say, not really. More common was definitely the Glaive and the Adagio. I do think we do have a fight up there happening. Oh, a double kill coming in for Aloha. Man, those Voxes are very strong today. Tessia Faye playing 107D last hits in 17 minutes and 14 seconds today. That was impressive. A lot of last hits. Do you see that just coming in from behind? And Fortress thinks, well, that's my turret. Can you please help me?
The turret is just like, now starts to fire at Aloha, now starts to fire at Rome.
Who can I shoot?
Yeah, right. Well, very
So
tough task. And there comes the minion candy from Rome so early onto the minions. So they definitely want to take this match down as soon as possible. They don't want to give the enemy, the underdog, any room to breathe. And Jetpacks to Momo might fall. He is going to fall. And Parisian or Perusian is getting knocked back by the Afterburn, picked up here for the kill as well. Well, 8-1, this is a complicated thing now. And the kill here, maybe? Can he pick up the kill? No, Fuji's just coming and running over him, being impressive.
Oh, first turret is falling as well. Nearly 8k gold. There it is, 8k gold coming in for Team Gankstars. Seeded first, so yeah, it's a best of 3, obviously. We wanted to show Gankstars. We had a feeling that this is going to be very one-sided, but something you actually need to mention in terms of between NA and EU. Because we had obviously way more, I mean, we can feel free to talk about that, way more applications for the North American region. Oh, Ed and Eddie, where are they running? Tell us.
I think they're running way too far.
Okay. And the skill cap, actually, in the North American region is much, much closer than in the European.
Absolutely.
But still, between 1 and 128, I believe that's a bit too far. But also something you also have to keep in mind. It could be Smurf accounts of Shinkagen and, no, I don't know, whoever.
Well, theoretically possible, but in they were... Oh, I think this is ending deadly for them. There comes the knockback, Jetpacks to Momo, down, the jump in, maybe not the best decision, going back, activating the boots, and still receiving a lot of damage. Rome just going in, he might use the gift of fire on himself, no, just waiting, since now he's receiving some damage. Alright, Jewel going back to base, Fortress just hanging out here, trying not to die, but they are just aggressively going for that second turret after 10 minutes. Ooh, and it's a best of 3, by the way, so we are playing single elimination best of 3.
Right, so if that confuses you, because it sounds so like single elimination best of 3 basically just means if you lose your best of 3, you are kicked out and not going to kick down into the lower bracket.
Yep, exactly.
Also, just a notice on the side, obviously since we are in the first stage of, the skill cap is quite wide, so we have 128 teams in. 64 matches for the first match day, so it's quite normal that the matches are not as equal.
Oh, there comes the big red button, but not hitting anyone! Instead, Fuji is going in, weaving his axe and the ultimate, and next kill is, or might income, Yeah, no problem for Fuji to pick up that one. Is 7-1 in 3. And that looks pretty good for him, since we can zoom in a bit here and look at that beautiful skin he has. That looks very good. Good job so far for Gankstars. Not a hard task actually, but let's say an honor to play against the first seeded team here for Alto.
Yeah, it's still crazy how Aloha actually managed to get the 107 last hits. And also getting these 6 kills, managing all of that at once, and oh, just 3 wolves to kill as well. And yeah, Jack on the other side, or Jetpack to Momo, there we go. On the other side, 24 last hits, an evil Favorist just barely bought that.
Core item finished.
Core item finished. GG. Let's fly home in the beautiful blue dragon skin.
At least, well, I like his skin, so could watch him all day. I haven't. Isn't 1.8 the new one out?
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet.
I played him already.
What?
Yeah, the unicorn scarf. That's how I like to call him.
All right.
Because he has that, like, he's very white, and he has that nice white one horn on his nose.
Versus 3 Bears of Judgment. Everyone is falling, and no chance for them.
Triple kill by boxes. That's like how many? There he is.
Alright.
What is he doing there? Fuji, get to your team.
Fuji, they are finishing. Come on.
You want to get on the picture, right?
Yeah, but I think
he doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
On the end screen picture. That's going to go into the yearbooks.
Fuji. Stop minion miner.
Ah, well. Come on.
Going to finish that one off. Oh, maybe getting a kill here. Oh, now he's coming over.
There he is. There's Fuji coming in, saving his team. And is probably going to pick up a kill. Maybe 2. It's only 1 yet. Oh, Aloha, you're so close. No, he died in the end to a split. Beautiful camera angle here. Fuji in the end swing his axe over the boundary of the enemy base. The vein is shattered.
Yep.
It's a clean win for the first seeded Gankstars.
Look at Rome, 0-0-10. I mean, that's a supporter statistic.